Namaste and welcome to today's English class of grade 8. Today we are in unit 6 and dealing with pronunciation, speaking and listening. So we have 3 sessions today, okay? So I hope all of you are excited to learn all these 3 sessions, beginning with our first session, that is pronunciation. Okay, here we go. Pronunciation. All right. So what's there in pronunciation? Let's check it out together. Here it goes. Here is a list of words. Notice how the suffix s, es is pronounced in the words and put them in the correct column. One example of each is given. Okay, we have these columns, 3 columns. What it refers is s or es. See, when we add s or es in noun or somewhere, sometimes in a verb, right? We add s or es for making it plural or singular, right? So this s or es is pronounced differently in different words. Somewhere it is pronounced as each, okay. Somewhere it is pronounced as jaw sound, and somewhere it is pronounced as saw, okay. Each, jaw or saw. So some examples given here are like spousage. How do we pronounce it? Spousage. Palms, and this one is suggest. So same es or s sound is pronounced differently in these words. Now we have some more words over here in this box. Now what do we have to do? We have to put these words into the correct column. Are you ready? Okay, very good. Let's sort it out together. Okay, we will do it together. Let's sort it out together. Here is the table. Okay, so each sound. Okay, spouses, like that. What other words are pronounced each at last? Spousage. How do we pronounce it? How do you pronounce it? Societies. Good. Societies. Then, is there any more? Yes. Ceremonies. Okay. Any other? Okay, not. In another column, jaw. Palms, together with palms. Establishes. How do we say it? Establishes. Next word, obligations. Not obligations. Not sa sound, but ja. Obligations. Next, laws. Then days. After that, sisters. Brides. And one more word is there. Symbolizes. Ja. Finally, ja is pronounced. Now let's move to the third column. Suggest, rights. Rights. Parents, ending. So we have done with this exercise. All the words is ending, j ending and shaw ending. Okay, let's pronounce it once again. All of you follow after me. Are you ready? Very good. Okay, let's do it together. Spouses. spouses, societies, societies, ceremonies, ceremonies, palms, palms, establishes, establishes, obligations, obligations, laws, laws, days, days, sisters, sisters, brides, brides, symbolizes, symbolizes, suggests, suggest, rights, rights, parents, parents. Wow, wonderful. Okay, wonderful try, everybody. Now we are moving to another session. So what is it? What did I tell you in the beginning? What sessions do we have? Pronunciation. After that, speaking. Yes, our next session is speaking. Here it goes. Now let's check it out. What's there in our speaking session? Speaking. A. Study what Raghav is saying. This little boy's name is Raghav. Okay. He's saying something. There are many speech bubbles, as you can see. He's saying something, speaking something. Does he do everything by himself? Do you do everything by yourself? Obviously not, right? We get others to do some works for us because we cannot do everything for ourselves. We need help of our friends, family, relatives, right? We get them to do some work. Likewise, Raghav, does he do everything by himself or get others to do something for him? Mark the sentences which mean he has others to do something for him. Okay, so these are his expressions. Okay, so he's saying something. So from his speech, this bubbles, let's read these speech bubbles and we will come to know what is he saying and what we have to find out. Mark is given, let's underline. We will underline, okay? We will underline what he has others to do something for him. Okay, let's listen to him instead of reading. First of all, let's listen, okay? So here it goes. What he
I
says.
eat ice cream. My mother makes me brush my teeth after each meal. I listen to the news on the radio at 8 o'clock. I get my little sister to play with me. I get my clothes washed. I have my trousers ironed. I have my hair cut at a barber's. I get my shoes brushed. I get my teacher to check my work.
Okay, so Raghav says, I eat ice cream, right? I eat ice cream. So does he eat ice cream himself or he gets somebody else to eat ice cream? I eat ice cream in himself, isn't it? So he eats ice cream himself. Next, my mother makes me brush my teeth after each meal. So his mother makes him brush. So it means he brushes himself. He brushes himself. Next, I listen to the news on the radio at 8 o'clock. So what does he do? Does he do it himself or he gets others to do? Himself, right? He listened to the radio. He listened to the news on radio himself. Next, I get my little sister to play with me. Okay, so here he gets his sister, little sister, to play. Not by himself. So he requests, he gets his little sister. Next, I get my teacher to check my work. I get my teacher to check. So does he check himself? No. Get his teacher, right? Gets his teacher to check. I get my clothes washed. Okay. Does it mean that he washes himself? Obviously not. I have my trousers ironed. What do you think? He irons himself? Have my trousers ironed mean to get it ironed by others. I have my hair cut at a barber's. Does he cut himself? No. I get my shoes brushed. So get my shoes brushed means by somebody else. That's why we can underline the sentences like I get my little sister to play with me. Though I have underlined this one first line only, it refers to whole sentence. Okay, it refers to the whole sentence. I get my teacher to check my work, right? So this is also he gets his teacher to check, not by himself. Then I get my shoes brushed. I have my hair cut at a barber's. I have my trousers ironed. I get my clothes washed. So these all works, he gets somebody to do it. Okay. Alright, let's move to our activity B of speaking session. B. Work in groups and discuss what someone lets, has, gets, makes you to do in the following places. Say at least 3 sentences in the example. Okay, library. So this is about different places. In library, obviously, who's there? Librarian, right? The librarian does not let us read books aloud. She gets us to read books on time. She gets us to keep the table clean and tidy. She does not let us eat food in the library. She makes us keep quiet in the library. So what are we doing over here? We have to write it from the point of view of the another person in the particular place. So this is about library. And as we know that the highlighted words, yes, these are the focused words. You are to use these words. Gets, late, makes, right? So we are to use these words. Now we have 5 more places: kitchen, garden, classroom, temple and exam hall. Okay, so if we practice all these 5, that will be enough. Okay, in kitchen. So kitchen, obviously who's there? Our mother, right? My mother does not let me cook alone. Then what else? She gets me to peel potatoes. You can say she gets me to peel potatoes. She gets me to clean the table and floor. She doesn't let me eat food with left hand. She makes me arrange the utensils properly in the kitchen. Now let's move towards another place. What's that? Next one is garden. Okay. So in garden, obviously who's there? Gardener. Okay. Gardener. The gardener does not let us pick up the flowers. Pick, right? He gets us to remove weeds. Remove weeds. He gets us to dig the ground to plant seeds. He does not let us throw wrappers here and there. He makes us plant many plants in the garden. Okay, so about garden we can write like this. Then classroom. Okay, obviously there is teacher in the class, right? So what teacher lets or doesn't let? The teacher doesn't let us make noise in the class. He gets us to complete all the classworks. He gets us to read all the lessons thoroughly. He doesn't let us throw wrappers here and there. He makes us keep quiet in the classroom. Okay, the next place is temple. Who's there at temple? Priest. Okay, the priest does not let us wear slipper in the temple. He gets us to worship quickly. He gets us to stand in the queue properly. He doesn't let us take leather bags into the temple. He makes us keep quiet in the temple, right? We are not allowed to make noise in temple too. Next place is exam hall. Okay, what's there in the exam hall? Who is there? Invigilator. Okay, the invigilator doesn't let us make noise in the exam hall. He gets us to solve the questions on time. He gets us to read all the answers thoroughly. He doesn't let us talk with friends. He makes us keep quiet in the exam hall. Okay, similarly, so use these verbs. Which verbs are these? Yes, causative verbs. Use causative verbs and you can write some more ideas in this way. Okay, these are just examples. You can create your own. Okay, if you remember, I gave you some questions last time. Have you solved it or not? Let's check out whether your answers are right or wrong. Are you ready? Okay, good. A. Morgan had Julia clean the bedroom. What to fill up over here? Clean only, right? Okay, good. Then he always has me do. Which forms to be used? Do only, right? See, Sally made me. Okay, what to fill up? Take off. Which form we need to use over here? Take off, right? Very good. My shoes. Take off my shoes before I went into her house. D. Sunita gets her photo developed. Okay. Likewise, Susan gets his clothes. Sergeant gets his clothes ironed. Okay. So this is the way we do it. And how we do it, do you remember what we talked about in grammar session? Okay, let me do a quick revision for you, okay? So here is a quick revision about structure of active causative. So what we have been practicing in speaking section? Do you have any idea? Obviously, yes. We were based on these causative verbs. What are the causative verbs? Make, get, have, and let. Make, get, have, and let. So when do we use make? Yes, when we ask to force someone, right? Force someone. At that time, we use make with bhavan. Then when we need to convince or motivate somebody, we use get. Get, and at that time we need to plus first form of the verb. Then when we need to assign something, then we use have, right? Have, at that time we use only first form of the verb. And when we need to allow someone, we make use of late, and that is with only first form of the verb. Likewise, we have passive causative as well. Subject, get, have, made. When there is something, we just use third participle form of the verb. Okay, so next. Okay, let's revise it one by one once. It will be very convenient for you to complete the task of your speaking section. I made my sister clean the room. Okay, I made my sister clean the room. My father makes me clean his car. So which causative verb we have used here? Make, right? Make. Make, you can use all the forms of make like made, makes, making, right? So we use all forms. Made, makes, both. When we use this make causative verb, yes. So it is, the structure is subject, make, person, and then we use first form of the verb and object. That is, we use when we need to force someone to do something. Okay, forcefully. The meaning is forcefully. Somebody is forcefully asked to do. Like sister, I made forcefully to do my sister to clean the room. So this meaning of forcing. Then what is there next? I get my brother to clean the room. I get my brother to clean the room. My father got me to clean his car. Okay, which causative verb is used over here? Get, right? Get, got. Get, got, gets, right? And the structure of these sentences, subject is there, get, and then person who does the work, and to plus what is there? First form of the verb and remaining object we write. And the function, okay, when do we use it? We use it to motivate someone to do something. Okay, this is motivating. Similarly, we have another. I have my brother clean the room. My father had me clean his car. So here what word? Have, had. Though the sentences are similar, it has, the meaning is twisted. Why? Because we have different causatives, right? Causative verbs are different, so it creates different meaning over here. Okay, the structure is subject, have, person, first form of the verb and object, and the meaning it creates is to force someone to do something. Okay, so to force someone to do something is have. Then I have my brother clean the room. My father has me clean his car. So the structure is subject, have, person, first form of the verb and object. It has a meaning to assign someone to do something. Okay, and then next one is I let my brother clean the room. My father lets me clean his car. The structure is subject, let, person, first form of the verb and then object. So it creates meaning to allow someone to do something. All right. Then I had my dress washed. I got my house painted. Okay, different causative is there. So though it is subject, have, and get, both causatives, here what we have different is object, right? Object is in front instead of doer. So here we use participle form of the verb, washed, painted. All right. Next, she is made to teach in the class. He is made to dance in front of class. Now the structure is isn't helping verb made plus to infinitive. So this is passive structure. So make in passive structure. We use to with make when it is in passive structure. That's all. All right, we have one more session today. Okay, what is that? That is listening. Okay, so here it goes. Listening activity A. Study the picture and guess the answers to the following questions. Okay, we have a picture. Let's make study of this picture. What can you see over here? Keep speculating, keep guessing. Okay, here we have two questions as well. Who do you think the man is? Who do you think the man is? Okay, he looks like a mechanic, so he must be a mechanic, right? And what he is doing, what is the man doing? It's very clear that he is servicing the car. Then what is our listening about then? Okay, all right, so let's listen to the audio and find out what is our listening about. Here it goes. You're listening for the first time. As you know that I am going to play it for the 3 times, right? So you will get 3 chance to listen to the audio. This is your very first time. Okay.
Do you have any openings today for an oil change?
Yes, we have an opening at 5:30. Can you come back?
That's my dinner time. Do you have anything earlier?
We have 3:30 tomorrow afternoon.
That works for me. How much do you charge?
It's $49.95 for regular and $89.95 for deluxe.
Okay, I'll take the regular. See you tomorrow.
Okay, so first listening is over. Now, okay, so we have activity B over here. Listen to the audio and answer this question. Okay, once you have already heard, listen to the audio. So you might have got some points. Let's discuss these questions. What does the customer want? Customer was asking for something. What was that? Particularly, you have to write that. B. When is the first opening? Time. Particularly, you have to write time. C. Why can't the customer take the first opening? So region, mention the region. D. What is the next appointment time? If first there are maybe different appointment time, first and second, next one you have to write. How much will the customer pay? So amount you need to write. I have added one more question, F, okay, more than in your book. That is, what is the cost for deluxe? Okay, your cost price you have to write. Now everybody get ready for your second listening. Here it goes.
Do you have any openings today for an oil change?
Yes, we have an opening at 5:30. Can you come back?
That's my dinner time. Do you have anything earlier?
We have 3:30 tomorrow afternoon.
That works for me. How much do you charge?
It's $49.95 for regular and $89.95 for deluxe.
Okay, I'll take the regular. See you tomorrow.
Okay, second listening is also over, right? So here are the answers. Let's check it out whether it matches with yours or not. What does the customer want? What does the customer want? Okay, yes, change oil. When is the first opening? When is it? The right answer is 5:30. Okay. Moving to next. Why can't the customer take the first opening? What was the reason? The reason was, yes, it was her dinner time. What is the next appointment time? It was 3:30 the next day. How much will the customer pay? The customer will pay $49.95, right? And what is the cost for deluxe? The amount is $89.95. Okay, you must have guessed these all answers. So let's check it out once again with audio. Okay, let's confirm with our audio once again. Here it goes.
Do you have any openings today for an oil change?
Yes, we have an opening at 5:30. Can you come back?
That's my dinner time. Do you have anything earlier?
We have 3:30 tomorrow afternoon.
That works for me. How much do you charge?
It's $49.95 for regular and $89.95 for deluxe.
Okay, I'll take the regular. See you tomorrow.
All right, we are done with our A and B exercise. Now one more is left, that is C. Have you ever asked other people to do something for you? Talk to your friends. Okay, you talk to your friends and find out what you used to get your friends or families to do for you. Some of the example, let me give you some example. Like, I get my clothes washed. I make my sister clean my room. I have my scooter serviced. I got my brother to buy a t-shirt. I let my sister comb my hair. Okay, these are the activities that I get others to do for me. What about yours? So you discuss with your friends and make a list. Okay, with this, I would like to say this much for today, as we have gone through all three sessions: pronunciation, speaking, and then listening. That's all for today. Thank you. Namaste.